Hey y'all, come on in. The weather is cool. It is soup time of the year, y'all. So, guess what I'm making? I'm going to make the biggest pot of soup that I can make. The weather is cold. It's in the 30s. And believe this, for 2 days, I didn't have any heat. So my bones are chilled. I'm ready to get them warmed up. So I'm going to get over here on the stove here in a little bit. And I'm going to get a big old pot of soup going. Sitting down, relaxing, enjoying right now. But it's soup time, y'all. It's hot tea time, y'all. And I'm definitely ready to kick off my big pot of Christmas soup. So, without further delay, I'm going to finish up my hot cup of tea right here. I'm going to get over here on the stove. I'm going to make me a big old pot of soup that's going to last at least a couple of days. It'll last through the weekend. You might even see it on the flavor train this weekend. So, listen, let me say this to you. Get your pot of soup going. Get you a nice big old red bowl like I've got. Help you up a bowl. Sit down, kick your feet up, crumble you some crackers in it, eat you a corn muffin with it, or a nice grilled cheese sandwich, whatever. But we're going to make this pot of soup. So if you hang on a minute, we're going to switch over to the soup area. So I'm going to say toodaloo for a few minutes. Love y'all. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm on the stove now, getting ready to start this soup. The meat that I'm going to use, so it won't take a long time to get it going, is some ground Food Line brand, 93% lean ground beef. So I wanted some good lean ground beef to go in this soup because I want it kind of hearty. So I'm going to go ahead and it's a 1 pound tube of ground beef. So I'm going to go ahead and start it in the pan and brown it up. Start browning it. And you know, the leaner it is, I'm going to pour a little bit of water in there. The leaner it is, the more solid it is. That's what I say. The more solid, the leaner it is, the more solid it is. So I'm going to go ahead and start browning. And I've also got some ground chicken. I decided to use some ground chicken instead of ground turkey this time. Because guess what? That's what they had on special. And it was still, that was their special tonight. So I thought, so we're going to have a chicken and beef based soup tonight. So what I always do when I'm using ground meats, go ahead and just chunk it around and then get it browned up. So I'm going to have like 2 pounds of meat in this soup, okay? That's plenty. And I'm going to have lots and lots of veggies, okay? I've got my Food Line diced tomatoes. This is a 28-ounce can. And I'm also going to use a 15-ounce can of Food Line tomato sauce. And I am going to be using about a cup of baby lima beans, a cup of mixed vegetables. These mixed vegetables here are really, really good. This brand here is Margaret Holmes. I didn't see the Food Line brand, otherwise you know I would have bought them. So both of these are supposed to be all natural, no preservatives and no GMOs in there. And I am going to use, I've got some Pig Sweet cut okra. Y'all like okra? I'll put some okra in there. And of course I'm going to use my dry chicken flavored broth mix and some beef bouillon cubes because I don't have any dry broth mix, but it all tastes the same once it gets into the pan. So all of that for the flavor. Then I've already diced up some potatoes and onions. So I'm going to put potatoes and onions in there. So this is going to be a really good big pot of soup because, you know, I already told you it's supposed to snow tonight in a place called Greensboro, which is not that far from here. It's already snowing. And according to what everybody said, it's been snowing there for a couple of hours. So that means that it's coming this way. Okay. And as I am browning my ground beef and my chicken, I'm going to go ahead and start putting some seasoning in there because, you know, we like to get it all seasoned up pretty good. The bouillon cubes, I won't be able to put those in. I'm going to put 4 bouillon cubes, but not right now. But I can go ahead and start putting my, it's going to do a little bit of about a teaspoon of that chicken broth, that dry chicken broth mix, about a good teaspoon of that in there for right now. because you want that meat as it's cooking. You want that flavor all the way through it. You want it tasty, because I'm not going to have to cook this very long simply because the ground meat, you know, you don't have to cook ground meat all that long. So this is black pepper by Food Line, you know it. In all, I'm going to put about a good old tablespoonful. Half now, and then half when I get all of the liquids going in here. So that ground beef is almost browned up. It needs to get browned up a little bit more. Oh, look it. Y'all not going to believe this. I found me a Food Line can opener. It works fine. I think I paid $2.39 for it. Remember I told you I had that nice can opener. I think I paid it was like a $60 can opener. And I got it at the Lennox factory outlet place here near where I am in Kingston. Honey, I paid $30 for that can opener. And it didn't last near as long as I thought it was going to last. Well, that's supposed to be a $60 can opener. Now watch how nice. Now this one you have to put a little elbow grease behind it. But look at this. This is the old fashioned. I like this one here because it's like the old. It takes me back home. And it's got the little thing on the. You can open the cans as well. So, you know, Food Line just got it going on when it comes to the items that they sell. So I'm just gonna. I just want y'all to know I finally got me a good can opener. Okay. Those are the two cans that I had to open. So, okay, that's open. My tomatoes ready. The one thing too that I'm gonna go ahead and put in right now because that meat is ground up. You know, it takes lima beans a minute or two to cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these lima beans in there and let them be cooking. Okay. Because I'm only going to have to cook this soup maybe a good hour. I'm going to cook it. But I want those lima beans good and soft. And I know it takes more than, you know, to get them like I want them. They just need to be in there ahead of time. Okay? All right. We got the lima beans in there. And while I'm talking, I'm going to be putting some water. Of course, I'm going to have to put water in there. And I'll tell you as I measure it in. So far, I've got 2 pounds of meat in there. A pound of ground chicken and a pound of ground beef. And I've got 1 cup of lima beans in there. As they're browning, I'm seasoning that meat up. Oh, Lord, that smells so good, y'all. And next, I think I'm going to go ahead and put, oh, I've got another can, too. I need a can of tomato soup. Hold on. Okay, this is a can of Campbell's tomato soup. You see, no Food Line brand, so I had to buy the Campbell's. And it's a little pop top, so I don't have to worry about the can opener for this. And the reason we're going to do this is tomatoes and tomato sauce has a very acidy taste. I like to cut the acid with sugar, so I don't have to use sugar in this soup because I'm going to use Campbell's tomato soup. You know, this tomato soup has a little bit of a sweet taste to it, so I want y'all to see that. Can y'all see that? Let me see. I don't want to bother the camera. I don't want to burn up my hands either. But you see how nice and chunky that meat is? Okay. That's what I want it to look like. And those beans, like I said, are cooking through there. Let's take that meat. I got enough seasoning in that meat right now. I'm telling y'all, I'm hungry. If those beans were done, I could eat lima beans and ground up meat and chicken and beef rather. But we gotta make soup with it, so we're gonna continue to let it cook there. But in about an hour and a half, I'm going to have myself a nice, good, thick, hearty bowl of soup. I mean, so what I'm doing right now is just go ahead and taking these little things. See, this is the sous chef stuff. This is little stuff I normally do off camera because you know what? It sometimes takes longer to do this kind of stuff than it does to chop up a whole chicken. I'm serious. They have these little red wrappers on there so tight. But aren't they pretty and festive, though? They look like little Christmas wrappers. So y'all know I'm calling this Peggy's Christmas soup, right? Oh, you okay? I figured y'all knew that. I think I'm gonna use 4 bouillon cubes in there. I'm not gonna drop them just yet. Okay. Also, this is this is a package of mixed vegetables that I already had that was open in the refrigerator. It may or may not be a cupful. And you know, sometimes when you leave stuff in the freezer too long, it'll get freezer burn. It also gets a freezer smell. Those got too much freezer smell. So I got some fresh ones here, some fresh veggies here. It has the green beans, corn. It even have a few lima beans in there. So I'm gonna be using a cup of this, maybe more, about a cup and a half of that. So I have lots of veggies in there. So 2 pounds of meat, a cup of lima beans, and a cup and a half of veggies. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start pouring in my liquids. I'm going to go ahead and pour in my tomato sauce. 15 ounce can of tomato sauce, and my 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. So, now y'all know I'm going to need to use the can to pour water, so I'm going to put I fill that can with water, and what I'm going to do with that, that's the water that I'm going to put in there. And like I said, I'm going to be using my dry chicken broth. I got this heat on high, so that's a tablespoonful for right now. It's my other half tablespoon of black pepper. I'm going to go ahead and do my, this y'all is my, this is a 10.5 ounce can of tomato soup by Campbell's, or you can use Food Line brand or any other brand, store brand, either one. Pour a little bit more water in there. And I've got a can of chicken broth on standby if I need it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour my 28-ounce can. So that's 3 and about a little over 3 and about 3.5 cups is what it amounts to. So I got most of my ingredients in there except for my potatoes and onions. I don't have to put them in exactly right now. What I want to do is get this to a rolling boil. Then I'm going to put the tomatoes, the potatoes rather, and the onions in. And once I get it boiling, there you go. Now, again, like I said, I'm not going to use these those veggies. They got a freezer smell to them. I don't like the freezer smell. Now, it's been in there for a while. Now, the okra has been in there for a few minutes too. But you know what? Okra has such a strong taste. I'm going to go ahead and put me a cup of this okra in there. Because okra has a taste of its own. I'm just going to start dropping it in like that. I'm not going to overpower it with okra. You know, if you're an okra eater, you know the okra will take over if you let it. So, you just need enough to get that flavor in there and get that texture in there. And so it'll taste like old-fashioned soup. So, I got all my ingredients in for right now. Drop those 4 bouillon cubes in there. All this stuff over here is part of the cleanup. And when this soup starts to boil real good, I'm going to go ahead and drop the potatoes in and we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, there it is. I got the potatoes and the onions in there. Everything is in this pot. This is 2 gallons of soup. It's gonna go a long way for this cold weather that we've got. And as you know, soup freezes well, so whatever we have left over, if we have anything left over, it will freeze well. We can whip it back out whenever we need to. So see, 2 pounds of meat. There's lots of meat in there. If you want more meat, you can add other kinds of meat, some more chicken, some more whatever. But I like to have about that much meat in there. So, and the juice is there, of course. And as it cooks, it will thicken some because I got those limas in there. And also, I added another can of corn. I like a lot of corn. Those mixed vegetables just didn't have enough corn, so I added one more 15-ounce can of corn in there, and 1 can of chicken broth, just regular chicken broth out of the can. So here goes with my Christmas vegetable soup. So when it gets done, I'm going to help me up a bowl and heat me up a piece of cornbread. Kareem's going to come back. He'll probably eat crackers with his. But any way you want to eat it, soup is always good. So we're going to say, hold on for a little bit. I'm going to put this lid on, and I'm going to cook this soup for another, probably a good hour. So that's the official pot of soup for Christmas. So that's the first pot of soup. So this is our Christmas soup. So until I come back and dip me up a bowl, toodaloo for a minute. Okay, y'all, it's soup. I'm getting ready to dip me up a bowl here. I think I'm going to have mine with a piece of cornbread or maybe some crackers. I have to see what kind of crackers I got. But see how it's nice and thick and rich. And I did add 1 can of tomato paste to my soup. And a little bit of that Golden Mountain seasoning. So this soup is ready to be eaten. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I've tasted it. It is wonderful. So I'm just going to have me a couple of ladles here. I've been eating junk, but it's my little Christmas bowl. So there it is. It's ready. My Christmas soup. So hang on a minute. I'm going to get it on the table. Okay, y'all, there's my bowl of soup. I'm ready to eat. So I'm getting ready to sit down, relax, and enjoy my soup and finish looking at The Voice. So until I cook